Actually, I'm having a doubt regarding can we pass multiple column data in parameter that will refresh automatically?
Multiple column data. I didn't get you. You want to pass more than one column
List
data
form,
into
in list
parameter.
form,
Pardon?
in list view, can we pass multiple column data?
I still didn't get you. Can you? It's not here. You are saying you have somewhere around. If there is a category.
Just can you go through the creating parameter
Okay.
in list view in the lower side, allowable values. So we can add multiple. We can add the data from the value of the columns, but in right side of this one, when workbook opens, right side fixed and workbook opens, can we pass multiple column, like whenever it opens and it will refresh that column?
My first question is, why do you want to pass multiple columns?
Because I need a filter actually, which needs the two column data.
Okay, you need two columns data in one. Do you have this freedom to create another data source? Do you have that freedom?
No, I have no freedom actually.
Because if that is the case, I suggest you write a query with unioning those two and then bring them into one value and do that. But you are saying it is not possible.
I know this is a solution by doing union actually, but from the Tableau point of view, can we do this one?
A bit doubtful about that. The reason
Actually,
being,
we can add the both the data source, but there is an issue of updating. Actually, it won't update. It will fix in case of fix, because when I try to do when the workbook opens, it will add only one column on that scenario.
now I have a workaround, but it will be a bit complicated. Not complicated, a bit tricky actually. So here I want to add category and segment, both the values in my parameter, right? That is what you want, right? These two should be furniture, office supplies, technologies, and below that consumer, corporate, and home office. That is how you want, right? Yeah. So now what I will do is I'll write a calculator. If year of order date is equal to 2021, then category. Else, segment. Right? Now here I am bringing my calculation. What are we getting? We are getting all of them. Now on this I am creating a column. And when workbook opens also, let me go to all this. When workbook opens also in this 2, I can take this calculation tree which is giving you that. Will this work for you?
Yeah, I will try this one.
Yeah. So, but do one thing. The column that you are taking in this calculation, something like this, it should always have a variable more than one value. And whatever value that you are using here, it must and should be present there. If you are taking date, if you have more than 1 year of data, then I suggest you take date. So here you can take year of 2, right? So this you always have that information. So this category will be coming. You'll be having another year data. So this is also holds. Okay.
Yes, got it. Apart from this, is there any way? I think Tableau doesn't provide this feature of multiple selection in parameter.
No, the problem, see, Tableau, any relational database, when it is working, right, it has certain limitations, or it's not a limitation, it's a way it works. When you take a value, right, when you are entering values into a parameter, right, it takes value from a single column, right? Now, can't we add more than one value into the column? We can, but we can do manually. Right? I am adding this, and then
Writing
I can add it manually. But if you want it automatic when workbook opens, the problem is when workbook opens, we can only select one column. Now, if you go and select another, it is not there. So that is the reason what I am saying is pop those values into the same column using some conditional logic, like I have written in here.
Yeah, got it.
This and as long as there is a value for there is a value that will give true for this and also true for else, this will always stand good for you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.